Hello everyone, my name is Matt, also known as the Survivor Guy. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Survivor's famous word scrambles and figuring out some tips and tricks on how to solve them faster.
As a tribe, you have to unscramble the puzzle to decipher a two-word phrase. The caller will then use those pieces to solve a word phrase. You'll then use those pieces to solve a word puzzle.
Word scrambles are like the bread and butter of Survivor challenges. Word scrambles obviously are not large enough to constitute an entire challenge on their own, like a lot of some of the other videos on this channel are. However, word scrambles have appeared in over half of the seasons of Survivor. So we're on season 47 now, so over half. That's a lot of seasons that word scrambles have been a part of challenges. So if you're planning to be on Survivor like I am, being good at word scrambles is kind of a necessity at this point. The odds of you being in a challenge where you have to do a word scramble are pretty high. Now, some of these word scrambles have been fairly obvious. For example, you're in an immunity challenge and the letters they give you spell out immunity and that's it and you win. Something like that is pretty easy, but some of them have been a bit more challenging, with some of them taking upwards of an hour for these survivors to actually figure out.
We are 1 hour into solving this puzzle.
This is killing me.
Been on for 30 seasons. I say the same 200 words over and over and over and over and over. I'm in therapy, I say the words so often.
Is that a W or a W?
And watching it at home, you always get shown the word during the preview of the challenge, so it seems so easy to you, but is it actually that easy if you're in the moment trying to do it? So that's what I'm trying to figure out today. Firstly, what skill level am I at right now? If I were just thrown some word scrambles, would I be able to do them? How fast would I be able to do them? And after that, look up some tips, some tricks that might be able to help me solve these things faster, and then put them to the test and see, hey, do they actually work? So let's get started. Alright, so I found this website that has a bunch of Survivor-themed word scrambles on it. I will put the link in the description if you want to try it out for yourself. This first one, pretty easy. Like I was saying, some of them are very easy. They're just immunity, short word, one word. A lot of them can be like multiple words, but this one, immunity, I don't know how to freaking spell, so that's probably part of the problem. Immunity. All right, next one. All right, this is harder. All right, ER is a common ending, so maybe it ends in ER. I'm thinking of Survivor terms. So that's kind of, when I'm watching it at home, what I've started doing is when they have like a scramble like this, I close my eyes during the preview so I can play along. So I always try and think of like Survivor themed words or like the theme of the season, something that goes along like that, because they love themed stuff. Here. Oh, right, sometimes I do it. What about like strat? No, there's only one T, so it can't be like strategy or something like that. Stumped on this one. And I haven't even been starving for several weeks. Oh my god, am I really this brain dead? If you know what it is in the comments, let me know if I'm an idiot or not, but I literally cannot think of any word that's Survivor related that could be this. I think I found the one puzzle that I just can't do. Maybe it ends in S. Wait, is this 2 words? No, I'm assuming it's just one long word, right? 2 words. Could be 2 words. If it's 2 words, then like what could that be? In. I've been looking at it with one big word. Maybe it's 2 words. Maybe I am just stupid. Alright. So if it's 2 words, that's gotta be like in or on. Maybe it's on, like game on. Like challenge on, no words. This is pathetic. This is so... I really need to look up those tips. This is so embarrassing. Oh, thank God, thank God I'm doing it now and not, like, on Survivor. Like, I can just imagine myself, like, the day one, challenge one of Survivor. We were, like, doing our first challenge. There's a puzzle at the end. I'm like, oh, I'm good at puzzles. So they're like, oh, yeah, let Matt do the puzzle. Let Matt do the puzzle. And then I get to the end, I'm just, like, standing there, like, oh, what? T, G. Like, I would vote my ass out, too. So I'm good at puzzles, but not word scrambles, apparently. So I at least gained some insight on myself. I'm gonna go until that timer runs out, but I don't think I'm getting this one.
A few minutes later.
No. Maybe it's no. Maybe the second word is no. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a second word or if that's just one big word. I don't know the format. Alright, I got 3 seconds. Whatever, I lost. I got immunity, and then... It's not gonna tell me what the answer is? It's not gonna tell me what the answer is. Hold on. There's gotta be a way. I'm gonna use the hint thing, just because I wanna see the answer to that one. Yeah, it's the same thing. Hint. No hints. What the, come on, man! What? Why would you taunt me like that? Alright, is check mean it shows me the words? No, check means check if that's right. Which, like, if it's right, it gives it to me. Alright. So I'm just never gonna know what this one is. Because there's no hint, and it won't tell me what it is. Cool. Well, if you can figure it out in the comments, let me know, and let me know how long it took you. Because I spent 10 minutes on this, and I never got it. So maybe I'm just not thinking correctly, but that was embarrassing. So let's look up some tips and try that again. Alright, so I just spent way too long on the internet looking up ways to do better than my pitiful performance in the word scrambles. And what I found was kind of what I had as like an instinct in the beginning. So the first thing I did, I put ER at like the end because that's a common ending. And a lot of the tips were find 2 letters that usually go together, like CH, SH, ER, stuff like that, and put those together first, and then look at your remaining letters, and also to put common endings at the end, so like ED, ING, ER, stuff like that. Another piece of advice that I found a lot is to just keep moving the letters around, and maybe your brain will see something that it didn't see before. So basically, a combination of those 2 things, like I put like ER at the end, move stuff around, see if anything comes up, then maybe change the ending because maybe that wasn't right, and then move things around, see if anything comes up. I also figured out, because I was so pissed that I couldn't solve the other word puzzle, I spent a lot of time figuring it out. It is one word. It was one word, and the word was generations, I guess referring to the season of Survivor that was it Gen X versus Millennials, and it was a battle of the generations. So I guess it is technically a Survivor word. It just didn't come to me in the moment. So now that I've done a little bit of research on some things that might help me do this a bit better, let's pull up the Word Scramble website and try this one more time. Alright, so I've got the same website back up since I could only solve one of the puzzles. I'm just going to do the exact same one. What am I doing? Unity. Next. And then this one is generations, which I figured out. I figure there are probably a lot more words in here that we never even saw, so might as well keep on the same one so I don't have to find a different one. Generations. There we go. Alright. So V sticks out to me. Okay, wait, survive. Survive. There's only one V. Never mind. Let's see. It could be like VER. So keep in there. Let's see. So if I just keep moving, there are a lot of I's too. One of the other tips that I found that I didn't mention before was like keeping track of where your vowels and consonants are, so that you kind of equally space them out, because obviously there's going to be a mix of vowels. You're not just going to have a long string of consonants. So that could also help you out a little bit. So maybe the V doesn't go there. Could be like an SN. I feel like this is already going just as bad as the last one. Okay, it's got a V. I mean, Survivor is a word, but that's got 2 V's. What else is Survivor themed? That's a V.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Can't have that many consonants to start because there's so many vowels in this one. So it's gotta be like I something. Steven. No, I'm mad. Oh, I'm losing my mind. ER. Severinitas. What is this word? What is this word? Oh my god, those tips did not help. Invite are us. Can't be that many consonants in a row. There are too many vowels. Oh my god, that was just as bad as the first one. What the what could that be? Again, if you know this one in the comments, feel free to go clickety-clack on your keyboard and be like, actually, you're stupid. It's very obviously Servenstini. Like, I'm gonna stare at this for a few hours and see if I can figure it out, because it's gonna eat me alive if I can. I'm also gonna look up some more tips that may be more helpful so that I can try, because I'm not content with just ending the video on a loss. I don't give up. I refuse to give up. I need, like, this is after like making fire and like knowing like basic numbers and math. I feel like solving word scrambles is one of the most important abilities you need to be on Survivor, so I'm not willing to just end a video on a loss like this. I need to get better at this. Sorry, I had to start this. Universities? What the hell does that have to do with Survivor? What? And that's, wait, because I solved it. That's the last one. That's the last. There are only 3. This sucks. This. I'm gonna find a different one. I'm gonna look up more tips. And I'm gonna find a different one. I'm mad. That's not a Survivor word. What the heck? I'm mad. All right. So I didn't find another one on the same website, but I did find a Sporkle quiz that someone made. They've got unscrambling the words for names of tribes, names of seasons, names of players, and names of terms. I'm just going to be going for the terms because, I mean, the rest of those seem way too hard, so I guess start with the easy and then get better. That first one is definitely immunity. Immunity. What is that second one? I can't move them around in this, which makes it significantly harder. I liked in the other one you can move it around, because in Survivor, they're like physical blocks that you can move around. Council. Tribal Council. That one's, there we go. Council. Reward. Reward. I feel like 4-letter word at the end I should be able to, or 5-letter word. I can count. Idle. There's 4 letters. What am I talking about? Oh my god, my brain is mush. Idle. So something idle. It's not an immunity. Hidden idol. Hidden idol. Idol. Challenge, I think. Challenge. Yep. Who's Liam? Eric Liam. Tree male. Okay. Auction. Auction. Yes. Jury. Easy. Vote. It's definitely vote. Split vote. Split vote. Okay. It's got one V. Advantage. I did that one already. That was in the other one. Thork. I feel like this one should be easy. Why is it? It's 5 letters. I counted right that time. Why is that one hard? Why is that one hard? Why can't I figure that one out? It's only 5 letters! I keep thinking short, which is not a word. Torch. Oh my god, that took way too long. Oh my god. Alright, and the last one, a lot of eyes. Blindside. Blindside. Alright. So I still have 4.5 minutes. I might as well try. I guess seasons is probably the next easiest. That's still really hard. Tribes is by far the hardest. Who remembers the names of the tribes? Let's see. Seasons.
A few minutes later.
Oh, the players is impossible, man. I don't know any of their well, I know some of their last names, but none of these. Oh, that one's Parvati. Isn't her last name Shallow, I think? Okay, so I got one player. I know Rob Mariano. None of those look like that, so that one's out. Who else do I know? Any of them? John Cochran? No. Those are all the last names that I got. Russell Hance. I don't think any of them are Russell. All right, well, there are the answers. Yeah, like everyone knows Rupert. I had no idea that was his last name. Richard Hatch I probably could have gotten if I had actually focused on it. But the rest of them, like, I don't know their last names. Yeah, tribe names, I never stood a chance. Well, I guess I could have gotten David. And villains, maybe. Micronesia, Thailand, Guatemala, Australian Outback. See, that one threw me off because I always just call it Survivor Australia. I guess it is technically Australian Outback. But I did get all of the terms. Isn't there a way on here to compare? I got 42 and the average is 54, so I'm still below average, but I mean, I'd say that was an improvement from the start where I couldn't get a single word. Maybe because these words are easier. But maybe I'll keep practicing these and I'll do like a video in the future where it's like, I'm a god at word unscrambling now. But I think I've identified a weak point, so even if I didn't improve all that much in this video, I'd still consider it beneficial because I identified one of my weaknesses going into Survivor, and that is I cannot unscramble a word to save my life. Thank you for watching this absolute train wreck. Subscribe so that I have motivation to keep practicing this, because that was, I shouldn't put this on the internet. It's gonna make me look bad. CBS is gonna look through all my videos and be like, wow, this guy's pretty impressive. And then they're gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, never mind, we cannot put this man on the show. He will embarrass all of America. Yeah, yeah. I've got to work on it. I'm working on it. I'll work on it. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you work at CBS, give me a call. Bye, everyone.